Welcome back, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and today we are, of course, continuing in our righteous quest to bring justice to the galaxy in Starbound 1.4. And right off the bat, I just want to say, it looks like there is some, at the very least, like Poison Planet. Maybe this could just spawn on any ocean-type planet. But yeah, there's some cool stuff here, and I just want to point it out. It's cool, it's stuff. That guy's probably going to kill himself before we can even interrogate him, but, you know, that's how life works sometimes. You sometimes end up killing people before learning anything. Come on, Birdman. I didn't ask for this. Don't you die on me, son. Don't you die on me, son. He's gonna die on me, isn't he? Well, the game glitched out a little bit there, but we got our man. So, you know, it's all good, and it looks like we're gonna have quite a few fights before we finish this. So I'm probably not going to show every single bounty we track down, just anything that has like a new mini dungeon, I reckon. So let's get cracking. All right, let's jump back in here. It's been a couple of minutes and one crash later, and we've made a little bit of progress. Definitely not enough to move on to the next tier or anything, but we're going places, and honestly, that's all that matters at this particular moment in time. Oh yeah, we are getting a little, oh god. Yeah, we're starting to get to a point where these things are no joke anymore. Space is a scary place, man. And there's also monsters flying around in it. You know, flying around doing space stuff, as one would expect. That's, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter now, because we've pretty much done all the space exploration we're going to do at this particular phase of time. But it doesn't hurt. No lore. I hope lore is something that gets added. I always like reading those little books. Can you stand against the blue Captain Pals? Well, we'll see. Don't touch anything! There's too many sharp corners! Real neurotic fellow, isn't he? Oh my. This weapon is not doing as much damage as I would have liked. I've been training in combat my whole life. How did I lose? Yeah, I own the solar system. Blottity, blottity, blottity. But how do you really feel? I guess we'll never know, mostly because I don't care. I just can't bring myself to care about thieves and criminals. Alright, so we've got two villainous villains on this particular planet. Kind of wondering what exactly about this update has made the game kind of as unstable as it is. But, you know, I was about to say, oh, I'm no programmer, so I couldn't hazard a guess, but, I mean, that's not technically true, but I'm not a professional programmer. That's the totally non-technical truth. All my programming has just been either for educational purposes or for just for fun. But yeah. No, to be honest, programming video games, or at least designing video games, making video games would be a pretty cool career, wouldn't it? Oh, hello there. You aren't the guy we're after, are you? You're just, oh. Oh, but there are clues. Rather convenient how that worked out, isn't it? Oh dear. Whoa dear. A little bit of lag there. I actually wonder if I could help with the lag, because Starbound's always had some lag. I kind of wonder if I could help with that by moving this game over to my solid state drive. I may or may not have had this thought before and then not actually followed up on it. But now I'm thinking about it again and thinking, hello there. I'm thinking that I need a better weapon, because apparently these Age Assault guns are... Well, actually, no, they're doing the job. Also, about to say, am I not taking damage? But then, yeah, I was totally taking damage. What do you got to say, friend? Got some diamonds, got some stuff. Alright, Chiron Precipice, which I believe is a different system. Actually, wait, that's the system we're in. Pretty sure. That can't be good for the electronics. And we had the added convenience that Not only was it in the same system, but it was practically right next door. Alright, I guess I gotta kind of take care of these things now. I can't just whiz by them, because they're able to do enough damage to actually pose a threat to my life, though I am murdering them quite efficiently at this particular moment in time. Well, then again, is it really murder if it's self-defense? Courts say yeah, it's not. I think what would you call it? Would that be justified homicide? Is that a term you would use? I don't know, because I don't really spend much time in the legal system for, you know, murder-related matters, because, you know, I don't go around murdering people or figuring out how to justify murdering people. So, yeah. Not a lawyer. You can rule that out if you're, you know, trying to pin down my identity. I am not a lawyer. I don't think I could be a lawyer. I feel like that's a job that would just, you know, whether as a prosecutor or defense attorney or anything, I feel like that's something that would just kind of weigh on me and I wouldn't be able to do. But yeah. I much prefer creative pursuits. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if I could make a living just doing creative stuff, making things, building things, dreaming up impossibilities and making them possible, that would be the kind of ideal career for me. Unfortunately, that's not what I do now, but, you know, someday. Someday. No, and by someday, I mean, you know, I'm actively working towards trying to get to that point in life, because isn't that what life is all about? Is finding what makes you happy, what you're good at, what you enjoy doing, and then figuring out how you can actually make a living doing that? That's what I've always thought anyway. I'd hate to, you know, do some soul-sucking 9-to-5 office job for my entire life, which is why I've never worked a soul-sucking 9-to-5 job. But, you know, then again, sometimes you gotta do these things in order to, you know, to get to your dream. You gotta put in work doing stuff you don't like. So, it's a balancing act, I guess. Ooh, this is slightly new. Didn't you hear? We're being followed. I have to throw those peacekeepers off the lead. That's cool. Didn't really do anything for us, but it's still cool. Bring the goods to the Propus 4 instead. Propus Stream 4 instead, rather. Okay, so we're cutting in a little while later again, and the bounty station has just straight up disappeared. Don't know. I have no idea what happened. It's just gone. Fortunately, though, I can now apparently take bounties from our ship. So that's a thing, at least, I guess. Don't know what happened there, but again, you know, beta's gonna beta and all that. And we just gotta put up with it as best we can, and after all, if we didn't want to have, like, broken, glitchy weirdness, we wouldn't be playing on this build, would we? We would be patiently waiting and watching other people play Starbound instead. Yeah, I knew this guy. It just feels so much more uncomfortable. I am merely a wandering nomad. I am not worthy of suspicion. You are a fool to cross blades with the blue captain pals. I'll be honest, the blue captain pals, to me, it's a name that makes me think like a bunch of middle-aged rich people hanging out on like their yachts or something. Something like that. Anyway, at least we seem to be able to make progress. We might run into some trouble when we actually are capable of going to fight the boss, but, you know, we'll see how that plays out. Alright, so further update, it actually seems that we can only turn in bounties from our ship if we're in the same system that the bounty office is located in. So, with that in mind, I guess it's not quite as simple as I figured it was going to be. You know, like, we can't just turn stuff in wherever. But in a way, I guess that's also a good thing. As long as we can figure out where, or as long as we can always remember what system we're assigned to, then we shouldn't have too much trouble with all this. Shouldn't being the, you know, the important word there. Because I know myself enough to know that, yeah, it is entirely possible that I will horribly screw this up. Also, apparently I'm still in admin mode from trying to figure out stuff off camera that was not quite working. That's kind of silly. Alright then, and so we return to Elnaf Wake 1, home of toxicity, really, and not a lot else. Okay, there's 2 guys on this planet. Let's see if we've got any clue on where one or the other is. Alright, it's not telling us right off the bat, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of exploration here. Oh. Or not. Well, we're definitely gonna end up having to cross some poison ocean, though, so let's try to minimize the time we spend in the water, shall we? Because, in general, hello. General, I do not like... Okay, that was easy. Lackey, for the last time, stop writing notes with the vault combination around the vault. Can't even begin to explain to you why that's a bad... You know what? I feel this is a bit that existed way, way back in, like when they were first showing this off. If you forget the code again, leave a reminder at our hideout in Chiron Precipice instead. Okay. Alright, so... Hello there, friendo. Okay, so we know that the keypad is here, the code is here, but we cannot simply... yeah, go in. So we've got to go somewhere else first. To an entirely different star system. That's... Kind of wish I could just beat up the guy on the outside, make him give me the code, but, you know, we killed him instead, and that's almost as good. Ow. From a certain point of view, which is to say it's not good at all, but it is what it is, and what's done is done. Alright, friendo, you can't hit me because I have the most powerful weapon known to mankind, known as the Crouch. Alright. Well, that's that then, I guess. Too bad for him. Alright then, let's get ourselves that password. Also, let's make sure this is up so that we can keep track of where we're going. Big ol' ice ball that I'm not gonna worry myself about too much. And as long as we don't get one of those, like, mine dropper things, I'm probably not gonna worry too much about, oh god, there it is. Speak of the devil and he shall appear! Or so the old saying goes. Ooh, it's a chicken factory. Oh no, I murdered, and I got an achievement. But mostly we murdered a villainous villain, so, you know, that's good. Aha, combination. 4932. 4932. Let's take this one with us, because I'm probably going to forget that. 4932. And, you know what? We might as well loot this. Actually, I want to see. Okay, you really do only have to open the one. That is good. 4932. 4932. 4932. Let us remember these numbers. 49, followed by 2. Okay. Oh, right. We need a little bit of help on this one. We're also getting murdered by poison rain ever so slowly. 4932, 4932, 4932, etc., etc. 2394. Oh, your friend came back. Let's try that one again now that it's not raining, shall we? I think we can do much better. Also, this one track right here, I think, might be one of my favorites in the game just because it's so peaceful. And also seems to show up in a lot of the Frackin' Universe missions. 4, 9, 3, and 2. I gotta go! Don't get mad, I just thought I could outrun you. I mean, running into a wall is a really good way to outrun me. I never would have suspected that. You just made an enemy for life. Ah yes, the arm of the law is long indeed. Also, I guess I don't need this anymore. What do you want to bet every password is 4932? Probably not, but you never know. Also, I kind of like this whole having a mobile protector base thing going on here. And there we are, the leader. Nachittle the Deadeye. Let's see. Oh, sweet. He's even in the same system as us, so we don't have to go too far. Laziness for the win, baby. Laziness for the win. Also, there's a part of me that kind of hopes that we can actually get a bounty board for our ship, like legitimately, without using admin stuff for the end game. That would be kind of cool. Then get bounties based on wherever you happen to be at the time. Cool feature. If Chucklefish doesn't add that in, maybe by, you know, either because they thought of it or maybe they see this episode, modders, get on that. Because, of course, you know, me telling modders what to do is how stuff gets done. But seriously, though, let's try to stay inside our mech for as long as possible, because as we determined last time, this poison rain is really not good for my health. Oh. At some point they all die. Wow, we got a lot of stuff here. Okay, how do I want to handle this? Well, I don't know if I'm going the right direction, first of all, so that's a big help. And next... Okay, please tell me this is not terribly long. Of course, I guess it really doesn't matter that it's raining on us. It's a shame this parasol can't help us in some way, but, you know, life goes on and life finds a way. So, yeah. We'll get there eventually. Possibly. Remember when we were here last? I remember. A lovely planet. Lovely this time of year. Elenath Wake. Also, you know, it makes sense. You know, the blue captain helmets or whatever they call themselves. Oh my god! Is that an actual sailing wheel? I mean, I'm acting like that's a big deal. It's like never been seen before, but I think... Is that the same wheel that shows up on avian spaceships? Or not spaceships, airships. I think no. But it's been a while since I've seen one, so you never know. Okay, wow, this one actually brought us into space. That is awesome. See, this is just good stuff right here. Hello there, deadly, deadly ship thing. Who I am totally not worried about. I'll take that. Well, someone doesn't like visitors. I'll just let the mech do the job here. Can I? Oh, I can. I can just crouch under these things. Yeah, why risk my own life? But what was that? I did not see a word you said. Okay, so the bigger ones we can take the ship through. Oh. But not here. That actually makes a lot of sense. Let's dance. Let's dance indeed. I kind of wish I had a better sword so that I could dance with you. But I don't, so, you know, I'm not gonna keep myself up at night worrying about that. You know, 10 points lost for lack of originality there, whoever you are. Random faceless mook number 5674. Whose name I could never be bothered to remember. Though I do like your attempts to trap me with your devious tricks and traps. I'll give you some credit for for, you know, for your effort. A for effort, but F on everything else, really. Of course, then again, I am rolling in here with endgame equipment, so, you know, I can't really act like I'm some kind of godly super player or anything. I'm just totally cheesing the game to the best of my capabilities. As one should, after all. My fighting spirit is depleted, whatever word I'm trying to say here. Caw indeed. You know, it seems like, it's just occurred to me. I'm not really seeing the whole fake handcuff trick anymore. Interesting. Okay, if I have to go to the Peacekeeper station to collect my rewards, how is that going to work when the Peacekeeper station disappeared? I'm pretty sure the mission shows up on the board itself, not from talking to Noble, so we're probably okay. Probably, maybe, sort of, hopefully. I did see that, like, super secret back shelf area. So let's see if there's any sweet loot back there before we leave. That's just good practice, after all. Gotta make sure you nab every little thing. There's probably a button that caused this to open, isn't there? Yeah, maybe I turned that off. You know what? I can't be bothered. We can always check that out next time we visit one of these places. Also, what is this? Whole lot of nothing. Okie dokie then. Let's see what we're up against today. Establishing connection. Rank up. After clearing out the gang activity in this sector, our reputation has skyrocketed. I'm reassigning you to a new station. Meet you there. Okie dokie, friendo. Hopefully this one doesn't vanish into the ether. Also, I've already forgotten what the passwords for these various things are, so that's unfortunate. Probably not a big deal, but kind of unfortunate. Alright, a frozen star. So we're actually... So the only tier after this is fiery. So I guess that means we've got this one and then fiery star stuff, and then that's probably it. And by it, I mean, you know, we're kind of in the end game where we'll be past upgrading and stuff, and then we'll be just doing these for fun. Which is, you know, totally a cool thing we can do. Totally a cool thing we can do indeed. Ooh, we gotta go this way this time. Left instead of right. Oh, and we get to shoot a target. Oh, it's gonna be a bit tedious doing that every time. Welcome to our mighty fine new place, partner. Why not check out our Peacekeeper furnishing store? Oh, wait. Maybe I don't have... Oh, no, I heard something go off there. Let's check this out before we go. Oh ho. Okay, that door doesn't just open. Alright. I see. We gotta, like, find and hit the targets on the outside. Oh my god, look at that cute little frog guy. Though we haven't got any credits yet. We're not receiving those, so I don't know what the point of the store is. I assume at some point there will be some kind of store thing. Or we'll get credits for completing missions. That just maybe hasn't been implemented yet or something. Something like that. And presumably, yeah, eventually that'll be a thing. Also, N is the button I'm trying to press. There we go. Alright, brand new stuff. Shady U, the Stylish Player Council. Oh, that's a interesting name, and they're all very stylish. Got one person on the board, Swift Cloak Wolf, I think their name was. I read their name as Dick Wolf, and I was thinking to myself, what's the creator of Law & Order doing here? Yeah. Pretty well polished. Yep, nothing like a nicely polished piece of metal. I hope that by becoming a peacekeeper and helping people, I can inspire others to do good themselves. That's a good attitude there, friend. This is my first job. I hope I don't mess up. I've got total confidence in you, friend. Don't know your name, but I have total confidence in you. Oh! Oh, we can do it! We can get all the delicious stuff, and this is for money, whereas the supply store on the other one was for peacekeeper credits. Which we still don't get. Where do we get peace credits from? That probably is going to get tweaked at some point. Like, maybe have the furnishing store show up before this one or whatever, because, you know, we can't really do anything there. Florin is Officer Tasmit. Florin's job is to watch bad guys. Anyway, I'm sure we'll figure all this up at some point. It ain't easy to blend in around these parts when you light up like a summer afternoon. That is true, and my sympathies to you, friendo. This light's like a cold burning star, though a little smaller. Anyway, I guess that's going to do it for this episode for now, so until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.